Welcome to Valerie's Real Talk podcast. My name is Valerie Smith, and I'm your host. Today is episode 14, and I'm going to speak to you about reflection time. Reflection time is so important. It's all about your growth. It's all about what did you do this week or the week before on your growth as an individual. Did you bring impact? Did you have a plan to put that book out or to teach that class? 6 days from now, it will be January 1st, 2024. We will be ringing in the new year. But I want you to reflect on your year. What did you do to bring impact to the world, to the people who love you the most? What did you do to grow as an individual? Because it's very important to know this right now. Because when you walk into the 2024 new year, it's all about impact and transformation. Because we're going to be stepping in to the next level. The next level. And that is your leadership, your power to shine, to show who you are. That's what I mean by reflection. What did you do in the beginning of the year to get you to where you are today? Now, if you're an individual and you feel like you did not do anything, I want you to really think about it. Why do you feel you didn't do anything? Why do you feel that you didn't make an impact? Somewhere, somehow, you did something for someone. I really want you to write down the things that you did, that you feel in your heart, that you made an impact in someone's life, or maybe yourself. Because when we reflect on our lives, that means we're doing something. And not only that, it's a good feeling that you have a routine every week, a routine on reflection. Pick the day that works for you. For me, it's Sunday. Sunday is my quiet time to listen to people like T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen. I love looking at Oprah Super Soul Sunday. She always have these great speakers that come out and she interviews. Those are the things I like to do because it grows me spiritually. It grows me in my knowledge, my wisdom that I share with people. I write down what I'm grateful for, what gives me purpose in my life. You have to think on those measures, on what wakes you up in the morning. Now, there's going to be times where you're going to have an off day. But I want you to really think about it. If you never thought about it, what is your purpose? And if you don't know, I want you to write down your gifts. Because lately, I've been listening to people who had near-death experiences who never thought about what was their purpose. They were running after the money. They were running after the titles. They said they were rude to people. And when they came back, they had a second chance to living again on earth. They said that it's all about love, connection, purpose. You have to have a purpose. If you don't know your purpose, then you need to sit in silence. You need to reflect. That's what this reflection time episode is all about. It's all about you and no one else. You have something that's great on the inside and is ready to blossom in 2024. I can feel it. The world needs you. You have a gift that's ready to blossom. You have a gift that has been behind closed doors. You have a gift that when the world hears your voice, they're going to embrace you because your gifts are going to make room for you. It's time to reflect, people. I want you to look all the way back to January, to all the way up to now. What have you done? I don't give a care if it's small. Write it down. I want you to go into 2024 ready to transform this world. Our world is dark. Our world needs an answer today. It is time for humanity to come together. Doesn't matter where you are in this world. We know how many continents there are. There are people out there with gifts everywhere that needs to have their voice heard. People need to hear you. It's time to reflect on who you are, what your purpose is going into 2024. We need to hear you. You are special. You have a gift, and you know you do. Don't think about it, just do it. Reflect on it, write it down. You know what it is. I don't know what it is, but you've been hiding behind the curtain too long, and now it's time to reflect. I want you to get your journals out. I want you to get a piece of paper out. I want you to write reflection time. That's right, reflection time and the date and your name. Your name is important because you're the one who's going to bring impact into 2024. I want you to reflect now from January and all the way up to now in December of 2023. Before those 6 days are up, I want you to write down what was the impact that you brought into your own life and to other people's lives. I don't care how long it is. It could be to 100. I want you to write it down. And when you write that down, I want you to write 2024. It's transformation time. I want you to reflect today on what is that transformation that you want to bring into 2024. It's time. It's time to stop hiding behind the curtain. It's time to shine your light. Last week, I talked about believe in yourself. And today we're talking about reflection going into 2024. We're talking about what impact you had in 2023. We're talking about transformation coming in the next year. People need to hear us. There's too much darkness in the world. They need to see your light. We need to shine the light on humanity. It's too much on the darkness. It's time to break open the sky and let's see the light. Let's see your light. I already gave you your homework. You know to get out the journal and that piece of paper. I want you to reflect. Even if you have to listen to some videos, some recordings, or some music for 30 minutes to clear your mind before you write. 30 minutes is all you need to sit in silence. No phone, just pure silence. And if you need music, put the music on. If you need to hear knowledge, put the knowledge on if it relaxes you. After the 30 minutes, I want you to get your journal. I want you to get your piece of paper, and I want you to write down in 2023, what impact did you bring to the world, to yourself? And then I want you to think about what impact are you going to bring into 2024 that 2023 prepared you for. Think about it. Think about it. It's transformation time, people. And it's time to shine your light. I want to say thank you for coming today, listening to this podcast, episode 14, Valerie's Real Talk podcast. My name is Valerie Smith. And I want to say thank you for joining and share your light because it's needed in this world. And I look forward to seeing you next week for episode 15.